Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Prescott now. Got a man, it's Brown. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive, 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
On 2nd and a couple, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Oh, Prescott stripped, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott on 3rd and 2, escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The give is to Elliott. And some space here. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Prescott from the gun, sliding out of the pocket. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A first down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Prescott on play action. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that...
Matt Rule, not a big fan of that last call, and he's going to go ahead and challenge it. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. First down, Prescott eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Prescott yet again, escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offense. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. And
this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Prescott rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Prescott on first down. Flushed out right. He finds his man. Complete. It's Brown. Finding room at midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Run for Pollard. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They go to Elliott again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys had taken the lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far. As the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Finding room at midfield, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Inside give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Pollard. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 71 yards rushing now for Zeke, and he's got a 1st down. Now Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Sean McKeon taking it in. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
A give to Elliott.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, Prescott here to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Prescott to throw. Flush to his right.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.